5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. It's about to be 2024. Are you ready for it? How was your 2023? Did you get all of your dreams accomplished then? Now, this video we're going to go through how to not let your dreams fall behind in 2024. Now, if you're like me, I've had dreams before where I kind of thought about New Year's resolutions, and then by the end of the next year, nothing has changed, right? So I'm going to give you a guide on how to make sure that none of your dreams fall behind for the year 2024, to make 2024 the best year of your entire life. Now, the first thing that you do have to worry about is actually having dreams, having goals, having targets to be going through. A lot of people actually walk through life without even having a goal. And there was a saying that I heard, I forget who I heard it from, but it is, if you have no destination or if you have no desired outcome, any road can get you there, right? If you're deciding, hey, I want to go to California, then you know which road to take. But if you have no exact idea on where you actually want to end up, any road's going to go there, and you're just going to kind of roam your life through, and that's not the best way to reach your outcome and your potential here. So the first thing is going to be actually set your targets and set your goals. So the way I want you to think about this is going to be just like so. Imagine, don't worry about the resources you have now. What's the biggest goal you can actually dream of right now that's going to change your life? Not a small little goal that's going to make an improvement in your life little by little, but this goal has to be big enough, juicy enough that will actually change your life, so when the things get hard, and they will get hard, you will actually be willing and motivated enough to fight through the hardness to make sure that this goal is going. Because if you have a goal that's just small and you just want to be like, hey, I don't want to be disappointed, I want to make sure it's a reasonable, attainable goal, in that case you're just going to go through life and you're just going to keep everything small. Because the worst thing about setting small goals is that you hit them, and then what? Like, your life has not changed at all, so it's not even going to be worth it. Have a goal big enough where your life will change, and it will be worth it at the end of the day. Now, step number 2 is going to be, make sure you're writing down your goals daily. Now, the way to write down your goals daily is going to be as if it was already done. So as an example, I'll give you a little insight into my personal life. I write down my goals every single day. I started in like 2018, and it has changed my life forever. One of the goals that I currently write down every single day is, I am a father to 3 healthy boys. And I'm not a father yet, I'm not even married yet, and I am writing that thing down every single day because I want to make sure that that is going to happen in my future, and the more I do it, the easier it actually becomes part of my reality. Now you might be thinking, well, Jonathan, that's just like woo-woo stuff. Why would I be doing that? And I thought the same exact thing, like manifestation, law of attraction, all that stuff, all great things that I do believe in, but there's actually science behind it. There's actually a part of our brain called the reticular activating system, the RAS. And the only job of that part of our brain is to focus our brain on what needs to happen. So right now, if you did not have that part of your brain would probably explode, because there's so many things happening around you. I mean, think about it. All the different lights coming from the screen watching this video, the blood pulsating through your ear, whatever's happening on your side, whatever's going around you, imagine you have to focus on all those things all at the same time. You could never get anything done. The RAS tells you exactly what to focus on because it shows you what's important. So it's almost like a heat missile. I'll prove it to you. Maybe you just bought a new pair of shoes, or maybe you have a new car that you're driving, and all of a sudden you're in this car and you start seeing all the same cars around you at all times. And you're like, wait, I never saw these cars before. How are they there? Did magically they just appeared because now you're driving the same car? No. They were always there, but it was never in your focus because it was never important to you. So your RAS, because you bought it and you made that commitment, actually made it important to you, so you started noticing everything around you. And the beauty about writing down your goals is things that were around your life every single day that were not important to you, because you were never writing it down, now become important to you, and now you're able to notice things that you were never able to notice before. Step number 3 to making sure 2024 is going to be the best year of your life and your dreams are not going to be lost in 2024 is going to be measure. Measure, measure, measure. You cannot improve what you do not measure. And the scientists have been proving that people who, for instance, want to lose weight, right? If they change nothing about their lifestyle and all they do is look at the scale every single day and measure every single day, they're automatically going to start losing weight just because of them measuring something. The more attention you put on something, the better something gets, right? So if you only write down a New Year's resolution once a year, and most people don't even write it down, they just kind of think about it in their head, they're too afraid to speak it out loud, so they just keep it to themselves, you're pretty much measuring one time a year. And at the end of the year, if you didn't hit it, you can have bad years. If you measure once a month, you can have bad months. If you measure once a week, you can have bad weeks, but if you measure once a day, you can actually have bad days, but it won't have bad weeks, you won't have bad months, you won't have bad years. And your whole life can start compounding and changing very fast, all by measuring certain things and making sure that you're getting closer to your target instead of further away, right? Because the way you really have to understand it is, okay, I want to get to California. I'm all the way in New Jersey. I'm going to start heading that direction. Now I'm going to measure it. Hey, am I actually closer to California or farther away from California? If I'm further away, I made a wrong turn. I have to make another turn. Okay, did this turn get me closer or further away? And when you're constantly measuring, now you're constantly adapting, constantly moving things around, and you're getting closer and closer to your goals. And at the end of the year, worst case scenario, you don't hit your goals. If you're measuring and doing these things, you're going to be so much closer than you would have been if you didn't do any of this process. And the person that you become along the way of this is definitely going to be somebody that you're going to be proud of. And that's something that I try to teach myself, my team, my family, every single day to get 1% better per day, because at the end of the year, you're now going to be a completely different person, because 1% times 365 is 365% better. For instance, if changing your career is something that you actually wanted to do in 2024, maybe get a CDL license is one of the ways that you could do it. Let's walk through this framework. First thing is you have to actually set a goal. I want to get a CDL license because I want to make X amount of dollars getting a CDL license, right? So that would be a great goal. Next thing you want to do is write it down like we talked about. So I have my CDL license. This is exactly what you would say. I got my CDL license in 2024. I have my CDL license. However you want to write that down. Step number 3 is going to be measure. So you want to make sure every single day, hey, am I getting closer to getting my CDL license? Am I not getting closer to getting my CDL license? And then step number 4, which is going to be take action. So you actually have to take massive action to get closer to your goals. And the first action to actually get your CDL license is give our school a call, 908-525-3609, or check out a location that's nearest you on our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com. If you follow that simple 4-step formula, any goal that you accomplish is going to get there, because you're going to educate yourself, you're going to start getting action, and as long as another human being has accomplished that goal before, in that case, it's possible, because every person on this planet puts on their pants one leg at a time. If they can do it, they are no more special than you, so you can do it as well. Your past does not determine your future. Let's clear out the calendar. Let's make sure that we're putting in the work, making sure 2024 is the best year yet. I know it's going to be great for me. I know it's going to be great for my team, and it can be an amazing year for you as long as you follow this process and make sure you get yourself out of your comfort zone. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Let's get you on the road to freedom. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.